This is the weekly Health Law News Nugget from Southern Health Lawyers. I'm Rich Sanders.
And this is the Health Law News Nugget for the week of September 16th, 2019. Well, News Nugget fans, it's been a long summer, and we sure do appreciate your patience in having gone from a weekly video newsletter to a monthly newsletter. And it was purely unintentional on our part, but a sign of how much traveling the Sanders family did throughout the summer. Now we're back, and as always, healthcare law is fresh from Washington and parts beyond. The New York Times reporting yesterday that Sunday night late, Purdue Pharma declared bankruptcy as part of a settlement with multiple lawsuits from around the nation. All told, Purdue has been sued, according to this New York Times article. Purdue, the manufacturer of OxyContin, and what many allege is the company that started the opioid crisis, or ignited it, if you will, that Purdue Pharma has been sued in over 2,600 lawsuits by more than 24 states. This settlement was reached over the weekend, and one of the conditions of the settlement apparently is that Purdue would file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Now, as always with this opioid litigation, and really the entire opioid crisis, controversy continues to stir. The Attorney General of New York, as quoted in this article and other sources, is going to dispute the settlement for a couple of reasons. The first is that he's maintaining it's not sufficient. The dollar amount just isn't there. I think his colleague, the Attorney General of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, agrees. And the second is, although there's not, it appears, any evidence at this point yet to support it, there's an allegation that the Sackler family, the folks that own Purdue Pharma, wired somewhere in the neighborhood of $1 billion to various financial institutions to avoid having to make any payout as a result of this just amazing number of lawsuits against the company. So apparently the Attorney General of New York has subpoenaed at least 33 financial institutions to try and track down this money, and is maintaining that the settlement shouldn't be finalized, that was agreed to over the weekend. Settlement shouldn't be finalized until that money is found. So the litigation continues. It looks like Purdue is heading into bankruptcy to try and preserve its future, although it's certainly uncertain. And the controversy continues to churn on for those states and municipalities that have sued Purdue Pharma over the opioid crisis. Thank you for joining us this week. As always, we'll continue to update you on the opioid litigation and all the matters involving healthcare law around the nation. I'm Rich Sanders with Southern Health Lawyers. Thanks a lot and have a great week.